Alright, hello everybody, and welcome into the SFA Season 15, Week 13 watch party. The season is coming to the end. We got 2 weeks left in the regular season, so a lot on the line. And we've got, I believe that they call this the Sunshine Showdown. We got Florida, who's number 7, taking on Florida State. Kind of these teams are taking an exact reverse of Season 14, where Florida State was pushing for the playoff and Florida was down in the dumps. But this should be fun. We see if Jackie Moon can get a signature win and kind of stomp on Florida's chance at a playoff. So that's always fun too. If your season's gonna suck, might as well ruin it for your division, or not your division, but your rivals. So as always, we are going to go through the rosters. But if you want to join and watch live on these watch parties and get access to the Playoff Push podcast, you can just check out patreon.com/the SFA. So as always, we are going to go through the rosters in full so you can see who's playing and who to watch out for. So the quarterback for Florida is going to be Jared Johnson. He started for him last year for most of the year when Dogwater was the head coach. He's up to a 92. He does have some decent speed, so we should be able to see him going crazy today. Corey Jackson, their running back, is hurt, so it's going to be Brandon Wilson, who's filled in quite nicely for him in the last couple of weeks. At wide receiver, they got Mike Brooks, the junior, Daniel Gunn, and Carl Murphy here. You might also see some Nate Burnett. So decent speed here and there. The slot guy is more of a possession guy, so we'll see what they can do through the air. And their tight end, Kirk Warren and Jeff Hill. The offensive line looks like this. The tackle and the center are a little bit weaker. Same with the right. Okay, so the right side's pretty weak as well. Not the best offensive line, so that's definitely a weakness for them. Paul Godfrey just went down with an injury. Florida is struggling here, so they're going to have John Brown fill in most likely, and Kevin Bryant on the other side. In the middle, one of the only SFA players on this team, you've got Tutu Tulip, a 95 overall guy from Hawaii here. You might also see some Jeff Hines. At linebacker, Owens is hurt, so it's probably going to be, I think this is where that defensive end may start. We'll see if they decide to go with that same kind of strategy that made them lose to Auburn a couple of weeks ago. But you got Corey Carter here in the middle. Nate Golden's also out for the year, so this linebacker core is extremely tough, and not in a good way. So that might be a weakness for Florida State to exploit. At corner, they got Mario Weaver, Andrew Small, and Tony Shaw. So very speedy corners, very good. Mike Howard as well. And in the back, you've got Justin Shaw, another very speedy guy. And the SFA player, Duke Archbishop III. See what he can do. Looks like this secondary is very good. Defensive line seems to be okay. And the linebacker core is horrendous. And then the SFA kicker, he has the longest kick of the season. Toto Sucky is the kicker. So now we'll go check out Florida State coach Jackie Moon. Not the best start. Very tough schedule as well. I believe they're, 2-8 right now. Is Jamie Breckenridge, the transfer from Wyoming, hasn't had a great season, and he's hurt. So it's going to be DeAndre Claxton, the brother of De'Arago Claxton, who was their starter for a couple years. Led them to the Citrus Bowl that they won last season. Running back SFA player, you got Trayvon Burner. At wide receiver, Brian Browning, Johnny Goff, and Antoine Reed. We saw these guys a lot last year. Haven't really seen them this year too much. So we'll see how they've progressed and how they're playing. SFA player Buggy Gumption, the tight end here. Hopefully he gets some looks here. We on watch parties last couple of weeks, we've been looking for Uncle Boozer to do well, and he hasn't. So maybe somebody else can step up. But the offensive line looks to be actually pretty similar to Florida's, maybe even a bit better with that right side. So they shouldn't have any problem protecting DeAndre. And on defense, you got Chad Robinson, Lamar White, and Jermaine Landry in the middle, Frank Brewer. SFA player Drake Eklund, the senior guy. He's always an impact player for them. In the middle, you got the transfer from New Mexico, Roddy Domino, in the middle. And then Joel Everett on the right side. The SFA player Lashard Weeks is their top corner. Then you got Robert Jones, Donnell Slaughter, and Anthony White. So a little bit less speed on this side. And then Xander Poole, SFA player, did not go to the portal last year. One of the best safeties in the country. And on the other side, Scott Soule, a little bit worse speed, but still pretty good. And then their kicker is going to be a true freshman, Joe Robles, except nope, it doesn't look like it. Looks like his punter starting, Travis Johnson. And we'll see what his stats are. He's 8 for 11 on the year. So I'm going to cover the screen here so that we don't leak any Week 13 matchups. Otherwise, I have to remove them from the sportsbook. And then if you have a jersey request, I don't know if they have cool jerseys. I think both teams have pretty cool jerseys. Let's see. Yeah, it is the Sunshine Showdown.
I think we should just do like the basic jersey combo. You know, go back to our basics.
All right, so you're okay with
I
this?
think that would be. Yeah, garnet versus blue, I guess. White.
You want to do all
That's
white?
Good.
Or you want the blue? Just the blue?
No, do blue pants. Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
All right. So let's get on into it. Hopefully we don't have a rain game. Anytime we play or we watch in Florida, there's always a rain. I want to see some good play today. Got a top 10 defense and a bottom 20 defense going at it. Like I said, very bad year for Florida State. Uncharacteristic. But it doesn't matter against the rivals. Yay, no rain. Let's go. There's Coach Jackie Moon. He's lost a little off the top from the stress of a 2-8 season. All right, here we go. All right, Florida's starting it out. So we'll see Jared Johnson first. And despite being 2-8, it looks like the atmosphere is pretty cool down in Tallahassee. It's always a fun place to watch a game. We're going to hear a lot of tomahawk chopping. All right, so number 29 in the back for the defense, that's Xander Poole. So he's the best player on the field. And no rush to speak of there to start. Nice little 4-yard for the backup running back. So like we said, Florida's battling for a playoff spot. They are kind of locked out of their division unless they get a ton of help from Tennessee and Auburn losing. So their goal is 10-2. Nice pocket there again. Complete pass. Oh, God, that Gator is horrific. All right. Up to the 50 now. Split backs. Looks like a fullback's in there as well. They run into each other as they flip the play. Looks like they might be bringing a blitz as well from the defense. Only rush 4. Jared Johnson again. He yams that to the corner. And they give him the catch. I don't know about that one. Did he drag the back foot? What a throw from Jared. Oh, I don't know. Will we get a review? The fullback loves it. No review. So he dragged the back foot. Great start here from Jared Johnson. Both safeties coming down now. They need to get some pressure here. They still can't. Dumps it short. Another first down. So Florida State's defense looking like one-ply toilet paper right now. See if they can get a stop here as they enter the red zone. 4 wide. First handoff of the day, and that goes nowhere. A little over a minute gone here in the game. Back to the 4 wide. Short side stacked with 3 men. Another handoff. Wait, they fake it. Floats over the middle. That's going to be a touchdown. Carl Murphy gets into the end zone. A fantastic start here for Florida. The Gator loves it. Wide open. And Xanderpool couldn't knock it out. I feel like he could have delivered a bit better of a hit there, but as always, gotta block the screen from a studio update. Dang, it gave us a lot of updates. Good thing I blocked this. All right.
Did Boise win?
Yes.
Sweet.
It was 75-10. I don't remember who you're playing.
Washington State.
I don't know. I don't remember. All right, DeAndre Claxton. First time we've ever watched him live, I believe. He was redshirted last year. First is a catch. Antoine Reed for 12. They're stacking the box on defense. My goodness. Guy gets right through, but he gives it to Burner. Burner has a lane. There goes Trayvon Burner. Duke can't get him. A two-play response from the Seminoles. Bang! Trayvon Burner on your dome. Duke couldn't get there. Number 25. Man, he needs some lessons from the North Texas safety that we saw in BearCave last week. Couldn't get the shoestring. And the funny thing is, despite being named Burner, he has like 85 speed. Out of people, he's not the one who's supposed to be doing that. What a start. So they sold out for the blitz there and then gave up a massive run. Oh, we got a return though. This game, man. All right, what a start. Thought maybe Florida State might be getting blown out here, but they're not backing down. So Florida comes back to work, yet to throw an incompletion. Gonna keep it, breaks the tackle. Gets 6. Got to be able to bring down the quarterback. Second and forward, back in the pistol. Couple of tight ends on the field. They're going to hand this one off. Brandon Wilson tries to go outside, and he can't. Scott Soule on the tackle. Strong safety. Oh, let me get my... So 3rd and 2 now here for Florida. Chance for FSU to get off the field. 3 down linemen, though. Don't count out the run. Throw it here. Dumps it short, and depends on the spot. They give it to him. Don't know about that. 6 for 6 start for Jared Johnson. Don't think that ever happened under Dogwater's coaching. Gonna hand this off to Brandon Wilson, and he gets 1. So the run defense has been really good so far for FSU. It's just his pass defense. And I think, looking at the rosters, we didn't really think the... Or no, I guess it... Never mind. I was talking about the other side. All right, Brandon Wilson, Stiffy's
My D-line is really, really bad.
Yeah. For whatever reason, I thought you were the one with the linebacker problems. But that's Florida. That's probably why they gave up a 60-yard tutty. All right, 3rd and 3. Come on, get off the field. Ooh, they're going to press. Quick throw. Get there. He stiffies and he stops him. Lashard Weeks was like no help there, but they got it done. And they're going for it. Florida getting aggressive. Chance for FSU. Oh, and we got a false start. That might have just ruined the drive. Are they still going to go for it, or will they punt? Now they bring out the punt team. A fake would be legendary here. Come on, fake it. Will not fake it. They don't get there. And into the end zone. All right, so we've seen 2 plays here from Florida State. They got a first down and a 63-yard tutty. We'll see what happens on this drive. First and 10, clean pocket. Hits Browning over the middle. Browning was a really good player last year. Roll guy. Now he's the top target on the team. Second and 2 here as we just crossed the halfway point of the quarter. Claxton keeps it. He doesn't have amazing speed, but there he goes. Oh, he cuts outside. He's still going. 2 rushes. They already have 92 yards. Claxton gets a 29-yarder. Florida might have some major run defense issues. So across the 50 now. Another handoff here. Trayvon Burner. Second, he breaks a tackle, and he gets 7. Really liking how Florida State's playing right now. This does not look like a 2-8 team. Another handoff and a first down. Hit by Archbishop. So already in, it looks like fringe field goal range. Back to the pistol. Gonna audible into the shotgun. Ooh, split backs here with the wide receiver, and they fake the handoff, and over the middle, oh my, hospital ball. Duke Archbishop takes his head off, but he hangs on. What a catch. Claxton's got to put that in a better spot. Second and 3 now, threatening the red zone. Once again, stacking the box is Florida. Gonna throw it anyways. Dumps it to the fullback. Or that's Buggy Gumption. He gets 4, the tight end, actually. So fresh set of downs. Claxton as well is 4 for 4 today. I don't think we have an incompletion on either side yet. Dumps that short. Right as I say it, they knock it out. A little commentator curse right there. On the 23 now. 3 running backs in the backfield. Stack in the box again. Duke Archbishop right at the nose. They cut outside. There goes Burner, and he gets himself 7. Florida State is dominating the offensive line of scrimmage here. 3rd and 3. Chance for Florida. Man in motion. They hand it off. It's a jet sweep, and they get off the block. Reed had nowhere to go. Kevin Bryant. Should have cut inside there if you're Reed. So here comes field goal unit to try and take their first lead of the ball game. This is a 35-yarder. Kick is up, and it's good for Florida State. All right. They have the lead at home over number 7. So after stalling out at the 50, see what Florida can do here. They're going to start inside their own 20. (10-7), and you can start to hear the war chants ringing in. I guess that's not the war chant, but play's still going. Carl Mufrey gets 10. He's been very good. Already 4 receptions in this first quarter. 8 for 8 start for Johnson. 2nd and inches. Plenty of time. Dumps that to the running back. It's going to be a first down and more. He breaks 2. Goes out of bounds. They're going to hurry it up here. I guess they like what they see. Into the pistol. Fakes the handoff. Jared Johnson's going to keep it now. And Lashard Weeks makes the tackle. So big start here to the quarter, or to the game for Florida State. 2nd and 5 now. Johnson going back to the shotgun. 4-man rush, doesn't get there. Wide open over the middle. First down. Daniel Gunn. 10 for 10 now. Trips left. Hands it off. He's actually going to keep it. Cuts up field and pushes forward for 7. So very good start here for Jared Johnson. They're now across 50. This is where they stalled out last drive. 2nd and 3. Flips the play. Hands it off. And he's blown up in the backfield. Joel Everett, the linebacker, got right through. And there's the war chance. Will they get this off? No, they won't. So at the end of 1, Florida State has a 10-7 lead over number 7 Florida. All right, 3rd and 5. Chance for Florida State to get off the field once again here. We flip the sides. Corner blitz doesn't get home. He floats it wide open, man. First down, Carl Murphy again. This guy's just a thorn in the Jackie Moon side, but we got a review. Did Jared Johnson miss this? I'm not sure what we're reviewing. This is good on Sundays. I'm not sure what the refs are looking for. And it stands. Waste of time. Get these zebras out of here. So fresh set of downs here inside the 35. Johnson again, only a 3-man rush. Dumps it short. Gets 5. Jared Johnson's been very good distributing the ball to open men or just dumping it short for a couple of yards at a time. Staying ahead of the sticks here. Quick option, though, and Johnson keeps it himself. Gets 3, maybe 4. Ran into his own man there. So another 3rd down for the Seminoles. Can they get off the field? Maybe hold this to a tie. Florida has the better field goal kicker easily in Sucky's range. 3rd and 2, quick option again. He gets it this time. Another keeper. Just dinking and dunking it right down the field. Trying to wear out this defense. Back in the pistol. It's a bubble. Another nice little gain. Kirk Warren this time, his first catch. That's the tight end. A little bubble screen to your tight end is wild. 2nd and 6 now. Back in the pistol. No rush. Yams it deep. And it's intercepted. That's Lashard Weeks, the SFA player. He takes it away.
Let's go.
No room there from Jared Johnson to fit that in. The Seminoles are killing it right now. Hands it off Trayvon Burner, wide open. Broken tackles. All right, Burner, breakout game potentially, already up to 93 yards. Florida fans starting to worry a little bit. And, oh, that's a drop. Almost intercepted off the drop as well. You got to help a young quarterback out. You can't drop the easy ones. Under center, tight end in motion. Quick throw. Gets it to Browning. Gets about 6. So a 3rd and 4 coming. Florida State's had, this is their 3rd drive yet to be held without points. Chance for Florida. Can be a handoff here. Gets the blocking, but he stumbles. Burner can't get there. They're going to have to punt it. The blocking was there, but the penetration was enough to trip him up. So they're going to bring the house here on the punt. Whereas a fake there, they're actually going to gear up for a bit of a return. All right, so here comes Florida again, dominating the time of possession, but they're losing. They have the turnover, a couple of punts. Johnson now yams this one deep. He's open. Oh, Lashard Weeks got burnt to a crisp. And Poole tracks him down. 55 on the dome right after a pick. Is this what it's like to be a Florida State fan? As they're going to hurry it up now inside the red zone. They hand it off. Brandon Wilson, he has some room. He goes inside 10, and he spins to the 3. So in 2 plays, they're inside the 5. How quick do the tables turn here in Tallahassee? 1st and goal. Johnson tosses it out to Brandon Wilson. He gets the edge, and that's going to be a touchdown. The Gators take the lead. Might have been a hold there on the edge on the corner, but not called. Look at that. Lashard Weeks got hella held. All right. Extra point is good. So it's 14-10 now. Florida back in front. Definitely going to be a back and forth game. You got to capitalize when you get those opportunities. See if Florida State can put together a drive here. Said they've had almost no time of possession. They just had big plays. About 5 minutes left here in the 2nd quarter. Hand off to Burner. He finds the edge. Can he find the corner again? And he gets 19. Big play for Burner. Well over 100 yards now. Averaging 16 a carry. This run defense is booty cheeks for the Florida Gators. First 10 now. DeAndrio, he's going to throw this one, and right to the linebacker who drops it. Corey Carter was served on a platter. Looked like it caught him off guard. He wasn't ready for the ball in the chest. 2nd and 10. Live to find another down. They're going to hand off again, and this time he wraps him up. It's Corey Carter. Drops the pick, comes down, gets a massive TFL. The polling guard couldn't get out there. He got held up on the tackle. So 3rd and 15. It's a long one. See what Claxton can muster here. They're going to audible. Gumption. Claxton, he takes off. Can he get there? Oh, he has to push. He does, and they don't give him the first. 2-2 Tulip got him from behind. And they're going to punt. No. Oh, man. Ref ball hurting them here, and they're not going to go for it. Claxton gave it everything he could. That might be a turning point here if Florida scores. A little half of a yard, maybe even less. So just past the halfway point here in the 2nd quarter now. Florida takes over. See if they can get some pressure here from FSU. Wilson now, he gets a little over 4. Domino brings him down. Still not much doing on the ground. Pistol time. Johnson floats it, wide open man. And another first down, Daniel Gunn. Gunn's already up over 100 now. So look at the separation. Slaughter just never saw the break coming. So now up at the 40, plenty of time. They can run their offense. Still has 3 timeouts. Keeps it here for Jared. He cuts up field. He splits the D and gets hit by the safety. Gain of 17. Florida's starting to feel it. So back in the pistol. Corner blitz doesn't work, but that's dropped. Just the the first true incompletion. The only other one was the pick. Split backs here, 2nd and 10. Delayed give to the running back, and he's going to get about half of it back here. Ricky Brigham. So 3rd and 4. Chance for Florida State. Fringe field goal range. Can hold this or keep this at a 1-score game. Just no pass rush at all, and oh my, another hospital ball, and he hangs on. That's a first down for Mike Brooks, the top target. Almost 200 yards passing here in the first half for Jared. He floats, that's a yam, and it's incomplete. Should have had that one. He just threw a prayer for no reason. There's just been no pass rush. Not sure why Johnson would just throw that. 2nd and 10 here. They live to fight another down. Brandon Wilson finds some room now. If the run starts leaking, this could get bad. Florida State's got to stop them for a field goal here. Try to keep this game close. Hand off, and they push through, and they team up and get them down. It's Everett. Eklund made first contact. We've not called his name too much today. Number 57. The veteran linebacker. See if he can make a play. 2nd and 10. It's a counter. And Poole, he's still on his feet. It's 6. Another chance for Florida State. Come on, boys. They're 80% on 3rd down so far in this half. Split backs with the fullback in. Got to make a play here. Looks like Florida's going to run some clock as well. Want to give Claxton as little time as possible to mount a response here. Remember, Florida State does get the ball after halftime. So 3rd down. It's going to be a throw. Over the middle, and it's caught. Mike Brooks brings it in. The catch in traffic, remarkable. 1st and goal now. Chance to now run more time off the clock and get that touchdown. Hand off to Wilson. Touchdown, Florida. They take an 11-point lead. Florida State had their chances. But as we know, game is far from over. We see comebacks all the time here in the SFA, and Florida State has plenty of time here. 2 timeouts, about 90 seconds on the clock, and they get the ball after halftime. So they just need to run their offense, stay ahead of the sticks, avoid mistakes. Xander Poole's going to bring this out, spins away, and goes down. All right, 1st and 10 here for FSU. D'Andrio dumps that short to Browning. Breaks a tackle. Gets about 4. Claxton, 6 of 9, only 40 yards through the air. Snap this quickly, though. He yams it deep. Does he have the step? Oh, a diving grab. He drops it. Claxton put it in the perfect spot, and the receiver couldn't bring it in. The missed opportunities. Life of a 2-8 team here as they're going to hand this one off. Burner, he gets the first. The drive continues. That's huge. They're going to hurry it up now. 50 seconds left. Claxton has time and throws that way off target. Reed brings this one in, though. These little 3-yard passes aren't going to do anything for you. Gumption late to the line. 35 left. They yam this one deep, and he hits this time. It's Browning. Can he escape? Down to the 5. Reed dropped it on the other side, and he gets it to Browning this time. He just didn't have the speed to outrace everybody. So that tackle could have been massive if they can hold him to a field goal. See if FSU can punch this in. 20 seconds left. Claxton, he has to take off. He breaks the sack, and now he goes down. So they should be fine as long as they don't come down in bounds here. 18 seconds. They're going to hand this off to Burner. Not sure what you're doing there. Now it's risky on this 3rd down. You have to throw this to the end zone. You can't go down in bounds. You can't trot out the field goal unit here. 15 seconds left. Throws it to Burner. Short. He has to do something, and he can't. Clock is ticking. 4th and goal. And oh, what? They just teleport the team out there. All right, looks like they're going to hit this one. So I guess beautiful time management here for FSU at the end of the half. They can't get the touchdown, but they bring it back within 8. Florida has the lead. I thought, how do you get the field goal unit out there in less than a second? We've never seen that happen. They always hurry it up and run one more play, but all right. A lot closer than I thought it would be at halftime. 21-13. Very surprised by the running ability from Florida State. See if they can bring this one home. They will get the ball after half.
This is mostly the same offense with Ken Moss, but Burner's almost just as good, so.
Oh, yeah, he's playing so well. Just that
I wasn't really worried about the running, but our wide receiver core has to help out Claxton because he honestly he's been playing very well for how lowly rated he is.
Yeah, you got to catch these balls and maybe get a bit more time of possession. But down 8 is the perfect place.
That pass rush is dire though for FSU.
Yeah, you guys are not moving anybody. The Sunshine Showdown here. Let's see if Claxton can get this tied. Coming out with 2 tight ends. Another handoff to Burner. He gets another healthy 6 yards. May just be advantageous to just run it over and over with Burner until they can stop it, run some clock. Keep the ball on their side of the field. Gumption in motion, handoff again to the outside, and Archbishop levels him. Nobody blocked Duke. Archbishop the third took his head off. 3rd and 9 now. Might have to rely on Claxton's arm. Only a 3-man rush. Dumps this to Burner, and he can't do anything. 3 and out. Not what they wanted out of that possession. Perfect case of one negative play ruining your drive. So here's the return. They get the block. Broken tackle. So we'll see what Florida can do. Up 8. So Johnson back out onto the field, gives it to Wilson, and he gets nothing. Averaging 4 a carry, though, oddly enough. 2 touchdowns for Wilson. 2nd and 8 now. Audibles 2 receivers to the short side. Another handoff, and he spins forward for 3, so it's going to be a 3rd and medium. See if Florida State can get a 3 and out here themselves. Only 3
How
down
the
line
hell
next-
did Dogwater? How the hell did Dogwater do so bad? Jesus.
I don't know, man. Dogwater is a horrific coach, and a big stop there. This UTSA run is just, it's an outlier. It'll end in a bowl game loss for sure. But nice 3 and out there for FSU. All right, so no harm, no foul. They will return this. They get a block. Oh, you got to be able to cut outside there, Poole. And no, not the clipping. Oof. Gonna back them up. Perry Clark. So now starting at your own 12 here. Not ideal. Jackie Moon is arguing with the ref here. All right, got to go 88 yards. Hands off to Trayvon, and he gets nothing. Now down under 10 yards a carry. Falling off. Claxton can be quick option. He keeps it himself. He flips it back. No! And they're not calling it a safety. Burner had the wherewithal to get up and hit that ball. Bishop was right on him. But now very tough spot here. 3rd and 20 from your own inch. Hand off to Burner, and he gets out of the end zone. Oh no, but the punt block. Are we gonna... This could be our first ever punt block. Oh my God, what are they doing? Florida. Can Florida block this? No! They should have gone with the full punt block, but I guess they're gearing up for the return instead. We're never going to get a better chance to see a punt block. He's literally at the inch. They just need to run punt block, man. Dang it. All right, well, Florida gets big-time field position now. Hands off to Brandon Wilson. He goes down backwards. Cannot believe Florida State somehow avoided a safety or a defensive touchdown. It was like the best-case scenario out of that whole horrible situation. You got the penalty, you got the fumble, and the punt. 2nd and 14 now. See if the defense can get a stop here. Hand off to Wilson. He finds some room. Don't let him get that first. But we are already in sucky range. 3rd and 3. 5-7 on 3rd down. And another false start. This right guard can't get it together. Over and over, it's Chase. Dude's a liability. So 3rd and 8 now, backing him up. Big time help here for FSU. Johnson. Only rush 3, and they stop him short. Would have been a first. Here comes the field goal unit. So, going to be a 44-yard field goal here for Toto Sucky, one of the best kickers in the country. The kick is up, and it is good for Florida. That would have been good from 75. So back to an 11-point game here. Let's see if they can have a better drive this time than going backwards 11 yards. Still a 2-score game, plenty of time for Florida State. They're going to audible here. Send Reed to the bottom of the screen. They have 2 tight ends out there. Another handoff to Burner, see if he can get to the edge. Nice stop from Carter, the linebacker. Second and 7 now for DeAndre Claxton. He's had a great game today. At least when considering what guys who are rated like him typically play. All right, you're 1 for 7 on third down. You have to get this. Come on. Just hand it off to Burner. Don't be stupid. They do, and that's going to be a first down. Thank you. Archbishop lays the boom again, though. Archbishop up to 7 tackles on the day. And we've got some Wildcat. Burner at quarterback. Will he throw this? He's going to run himself. He had the hole. Almost broke through, but Tulip grabbed him. That was almost a massive play again. Second and 5 now here from FSU. Getting a little tricky. 2 tight ends again. Another handoff here. Can he get to the outside? Yes, he does. Burner. That's another first. Really like how this drive's going. Two tight ends again. And a fullback. Fakes it. They're going to throw this. He floats it into the fullback, and that's going to be a first. Mooney takes the hit from Archbishop, but moved the chains. I love that play design. Send the fullback on a wheel route. First and 10 now. They hand this one off. Burner again gets only 2 this time. Despite not having top-end speed, Burner is super quick. Like, it feels like he gets up to that top speed immediately. 2 tight ends again here. Man in motion. Pulling guards, and Carter brings him down after 3. Carter, he's playing very well there at middle linebacker. Might not get help from his outside linebackers, but that's okay. 3rd and 5, fringe field goal range here. They spread it out empty. Claxton, he has time. Over the middle, and he overthrows him. Claxton. One of the first cases we've seen today, and they're going to go for it. Getting aggressive here, Jackie Moon. Maybe just outside his range. They're going to throw it again. They bring a blitz. He gets it off, and it's dropped! Ah! Right through the wickets. Oh, my God. Still plenty of time. Got a little over 9 minutes left in the game, but that is a ball buster. You really wish you could have gotten some points there, as that one's tipped away by Soul. Big play there from the safety. Gotta say, Florida State's defense has come up today big. Holding them to 24 here. 2nd and 10 now. And wide open man there on the edge. Just no pass rush to speak of. Carl Murphy gets his 6th catch. It was a bubble screen there that just way too long to develop. Surprised we didn't get an offensive pass interference call. 1st and 10 now, across the 50. Might need to rely on a turnover of some sort now. Gonna move into the shotgun. Hands it off to Wilson. Wilson up the gut, and he gets 10. First and 10 now here for the Gators. Split backs. Gonna audible into the pistol. Watch the run. They're gonna throw it though. Once again, no rush to speak of. Easily gets to the running back. Gives a stiffy. Gets up first. Ricky Brigham. Florida's just starting to have their way with the Seminoles. If you can't generate pass rush, it's over. Jared Johnson's too good of a quarterback. Florida State, you got to think, has to stop them for a field goal here. Give them up a touchdown would probably be the nail in the coffin. And they finally get some pass rush as he throws this one away. I think that's the first time Johnson's been hit in the backfield. So as we go to the fourth quarter here, it's an 11-point lead. Could have been way worse. Some of the things that have happened here, but Florida State's still in it. God, dude, that drop is going to haunt Jackie Moon for a while. But these are the reasons this team's 2-8. They have the potential, but Johnson floats this one. It's risky, and he drops it, the 50-50 ball. Despite being super risky, the Florida guy almost brought it down. So 3rd and 10 here for the Seminoles. Can they get off the field? Keep this at 2 scores. Johnson floats it out wide, and that's going to be short. Big stop for the Seminoles here. So they bring out the field goal unit. Going to be about a 28-yarder to put this up 14. The kick is up. Oh, almost blocked, and it's good. That was very risky business. But the Seminoles keep it at 14. That's huge. But they got to get a touchdown now. No more mistakes. You have your chance. All right, here comes Florida State now at the 30. Gonna hand this one off. Nice little stiffy there, and he gets leveled by Duke Archbishop III. His 4th TFL on the day. 2nd and 12 now. In the pistol. They gotta hope for a big play. They're pressing. Quick option, and he can't flip it! They keep going backwards. Third and 15 now. Defense gets to play contain. Oh, wait. The safety. Shaw looks like he's showing blitz. There could be a chance here over the top. They hold. Claxton steps up. He yams it deep down the seam! And the 50-50 is tipped away by Duke Archbishop III. It was a 1-on-2 there. I guess that was a 33, not a 50-50. And here comes the punt unit. It's getting dire here for Florida State. They've got to force a fumble, an interception, because Florida's going to start trying to run the clock. So you got to get a 3-and-out or a turnover. Johnson's still going to throw it here, though, and dumps that short. Gets about 3. We'll see if Florida now runs the clock here, or if they're going to just keep running their regular offense. 2nd and 7 around the 50. Split backs. Okay, looks like still same offense, and Eklund brings him down. Can't get the pitch off. And that's the first tackle on the day from Eklund. What are you doing? God, the SFA veteran, man, looking like a chump today. 3rd 9. The crowd's behind them. Can the defense come up with another big stop? Now they're going to run the clock. So this is it. You've got to get this stop. If they get a fresh set of downs, they're going to take at least 2 or 3 minutes off the clock. You can't do that. Got to get a stop. Only 3 down linemen. 3rd 9. They're going to throw it. He yams it deep, and it's caught! 28 yards for Daniel Gunn, right in the face of Soul. He couldn't get there. The piss missile from Jared Johnson gives him a fresh set of downs. So clock continues to tick. They're going to continue to bring this down. You got to rely on the turnover now. So they're going to take about 2 minutes off the clock here, if you can stop them. Here's the first down. Still going to throw it. No incompletion. Incompletion would have helped a lot. 2nd and 6 now. Got to get a stop. Domino has 12 tackles on the day. Very good day for him, but scoreboard's what matters. Pistol set, watch the run. There's only, if you look at this, there's only 6 guys in the box right now. Not gonna be great in stopping the run here. Sure those bubbles. They're gonna throw it though. Corner blitz, dual corner blitz. He hits him over the middle. And Daniel Gunn gets 18. Just those corners took way too long to get there. Lashard Weeks almost, but wide open. Not looking good here for the Seminoles. Florida trying to get 2 more wins against Florida State and Miami, I believe. Continue to run the clock now, under 5 minutes. The handoff here. Johnson keeps it up the gut. Touchdown, Florida. They extend it to 21. On your dome, Jared Johnson. Xanderpool completely whiffed. Now, while you're down 3 scores, this 2-8 Florida State team looks like they have potential. Just a lot of miscues, a lot of just missed opportunities. So with a little over 4.5 minutes left here. See if Florida State can see if they can figure out some scores here. They don't have any second half points. And off to Burner. He cuts up field and he gets 8. So Florida State will go to 2-9 now on the year. Florida will go 9-2, 1 win away from potentially getting that at-large bid, despite what may happen in their division. If you're a Florida fan, you're hoping that you're hoping Tennessee loses to Kentucky and that Auburn loses to Georgia. They need a loss from both those teams in these final 2 weeks. So they dump this one off to Burner. He gets 4. Second and 6 now for Claxton. They bring Bishop down. Looks like he's blitzing. Bring over Buggy Gumption to take care of him. Don't know if that's going to help. Claxton takes off, and he's brought down by Tulip and Bishop the third. So 3rd and 5 now. Quick throw out wide to Browning. Haven't seen him too much today outside the one yam, and it's going to be 4th down. So they're going to go for it here on their own side of the field. 4th and 4. Quick throw. It's dangerous, and it's out of pocket, and they're going to throw a flag for offensive pass interference. That play was a disaster from the start. They're just going to decline it and turnover on downs. The season in a nutshell here for Jackie Moon. All right, here comes Florida again with the ball, looking to just run the clock out here. Eklund makes the play from behind. Florida State still calling their timeouts here. Handoff. This time he's wrapped up again. Third and 11 now here for Florida. See if they decide to throw it. Doesn't look
What
like
would
it.
the line have been if betting was eligible for this game?
It would be, let's see, because they're about even in the ranking, or in the overall. It's 88 versus 86. But then also would have steered the line much more towards Florida. So I probably would have put this at 6 to 9.5, somewhere in there for Florida.
Okay.
Probably closer to 6 because it's a road game. So probably 7.5, I would think, but definitely not.
Do you have any
like
idea
14.
Do you have any idea what the Pitt Florida State game is gonna be like?
The Pitt Florida State game, the line.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be way in Pitt's favor. Probably 7 points, or
Okay.
yeah, probably similar to
So
this.
I need Pitt to not be too much favorites in order to guarantee that I can keep my job next year.
Oh, you need to get to your money mark.
Yeah, I need to get to 50K to get the 10%. So
You gotta find a
by,
bet
by
to you gotta
yeah,
find
I
another
know.
bet
I
this week.
thought about betting on Fresno State or like Alabama plays Texas State this week, but I'm gonna be so mad if they somehow lose, and then Pitt ends up not being that much favored.
Well, yeah, no, because that game probably won't be BearCave, so Pitt will probably be favored somewhere around 7 points. So I'm not sure.
I'll do
I'm not
some
sure what
math
that'll get that. Yeah,
today.
you gotta. Yeah. I'll give you a push line.
Oh, please. I only need like minus 250, so
How many coins do you have?
I have like 33.5, but I could probably get to 35 by that game.
We get a nice yam here, and Bishop tips it away. Well, you still have conference championships too, so keep that in mind.
Yeah, I mean, now I can still get like the dailies, but I accidentally let my streak break up yesterday too.
Oof.
So
Gonna be close.
I know.
Just throw it all
When
on
do we?
on a.
When is the latest that you can redeem a shop?
And it will be any time after conference championships between the. So from conference championships to the Natty is when you would be allowed to.
Natty. Okay. Do you have like an idea of when the Natty will be?
So conference championships will be probably July 3rd, and then I'm gonna try to get the off season done as quickly as or not the off season, the postseason done as quickly as possible. So probably the next week. The absolute latest the Natty will be is like the 13th or 14th, right before the new game drops, like the day before. Because that's
Sounds good.
that's the goal, is to get the entire simming done before the game drops.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
But we were more competitive there than our record might indicate.
Yeah, it shows exactly why you're a 2-8 team. You guys showed the potential, you can hang with them, but just like dumb drops, penalties, fumbles, you know what I mean? Like just
Oh
little
yeah,
things
no.
are keeping you away from it. And then obviously the
Plus,
injuries.
yeah, injury to Jamie's not ideal.
But despite being a 21-point game, it was still entertaining, especially this run from Trayvon. Oof.
Yeah, the first half was awfully close, and like, even though they had a lead going to half, we had the ball and we're looking unstoppable running.
Yeah. The home fans go home sad. Womp womp. And
They've done that a few times.
So you just play Pitt, right? Next week, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, scoring summary. The long run, then is just like all Florida here in the second half. All right, let's see the stats here. Jared Johnson, great day, 78%. Only one thrown touchdown though. They really couldn't run it too well. I mean, at the end they started finding some room. A couple of deep yams hurt you as well. No sacks, that's the big part. Archbishop had a fantastic day. The 1 sack. They give Justin Shaw that forced fumble. And 2 of 2. So Claxton, 16 of 25. I mean, not amazing, but for a redshirt freshman, you know. Burner, great day. Browning, I mean, look at these drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Gave up 1 sack. That's fine. Roddy Domino cooked. Would have liked pressure or something. And that will do it. So let's look at the players of the game, and then we'll end it here. All right, players of the game is Weeks, Burner, Johnson, and Shaw. Wow, they don't give it to Archbishop. Boo. I guess the forced fumble puts him over the edge. All right, so that will do it. Thanks for watching, guys. And game day is Wednesday.
Thanks.
All right, peace. See you later.